have all the 4 journals in this particular fabric pattern out. And now these are the little embellishment packs that I have made, and it's going to be completely random as to which one is going to go with which journal. So just want to share them with you real quick here so you can see them. I have a video on how I embellish these. I will link that below in case you want to check that video out. So, and then here, so this is a mix of some paper, white paper bag, and then some glassine paper bag here. So there's that. And just to kind of give you a little hint as to what's inside each, that's going to be accompanying each journal. This is just another random pack there. Each one's going to have 2 pieces of wax paper embossed with different embossing folders that I have. And then at least 4 napkins. I purchased some more really cool ones from Tuesday morning earlier this week, so I want to include a few of those as well. But each journal is going to get at least these 4, the same print. So you got this butterfly, got this hot air balloon, really pretty robin blue napkin, and then this gorgeous flora with a peony and some purple on it. So each one is going to come with wrapped in one of these larger craft glassine bags that you can use for a different project if you want to, and it's going to be bound with like some baker's twine. Now I always throw in a few extra things, whether it's a commission project or it's a project I create to sell on my channel, just because I think it's kind of fun to have a little extra surprise. So each one's going to come in this. Let me just kind of show you real quick here. So it'll fit in here with one of the embellishment packs, and then something a little extra for me, and then tied with some baker's twine. And these are going to be bubble wrapped entirely and then put into a box to ship. So that's how they're going to come. So now let me go ahead and share with you the different journals and what the pages inside are. So the basic construction is going to be the same for all journals. It's just some of them have different cardstocks and papers and things like that, and some collagey bits that I like to do. Okay, so I'm going to be labeling these as A, B, C, and D. So I'm going to put these over here in order because, like I said, the inside of each of these is a little bit different. Let me put these up here. A little bit easier this way. There we go. All right, so whenever you comment below and say, Abby, I'd like to have, you know, the group 1 or whatever I'm going to call it, you'll see it in the description as well as on the screen here. The floral one for A. So this is going to be A, okay? So all of them have the same closure. This is not stitched or glued to the journal. You can use it as a tie if you want to, or you can use it in a different project if you'd like. So the front is She Can Do Amazing Things. As far as the front detail, it is exactly the same. As far as the florals and the leaves and the sprays and the stamping and all that, and the little wood buttons. So we're going to go ahead and get right into this, and you can see how it's kind of already chunky already. So let me zoom in just a little bit so you can see this closer. Here we go. Alright, so the front one here is a pocket, and each pocket is different, as I mentioned. So this is like a little tiny collagey bit here with a pocket made out of a flower towel. And I just have some different tags in here that you can use as bookmarks. You can journal on them, whatever it is you'd like to do. So that is the first little section there. And then I have a little kind of a minimalistic collagey strip here with some sari trim and a wood button. And then this is one of my beautiful napkins I've purchased from a couple different places. And everything has a light coat of gesso on it. So if you want to do some sprays or some gelatos or paints, whatever, you can do that. But just remember, these are napkins. This one here and this one here. Just because it kind of reacts differently than like regular cardstock or paper. So there's this one here, really pretty, and a small little flip. Got some ledger on the back. This, I believe, I think this is my Prima paper. So each one is going to have a little coin envelope. I'm not going to open it because I've already closed with some washi tape, which will come off easily. But what is inside of the coin envelopes is little word strips and phrases, like some positive reaffirmation, things like that. I love that. Each page has been distressed. And then you got a vintage dictionary page here. Here's a small flip and some more tissue paper on some white cardstock, a small little collagey bit, and one up here in the corner. And then just some more random papers. It's a variety of Prima and Webster's pages and Michael's brand. This is a vintage pattern on here. Here's the back side of that signature. This is some of my coffee paper. I crinkle this up and then iron it flat, so that's in there for you as well. I have some of my rusty bits. There's the rusty paper clip with just a little bit of some lace tied on top. This is also a rusty clip right there. And then just some more like that. This is Marion Smith paper. It's absolutely beautiful. And then in the middle has a coffee dyed heart doily. And it's a strip of some fabric washi down the middle. And then it's the back side here. Here are some different papers. This is also different for each journal as well. So this is just some different papers I cut that you can use them for journaling, spots, or tags, whatever you like to do. And then there's the back side. Here's the other side of that vintage dictionary page. This is a watercolor postcard right here. And this is some really cool paper. It's newsprint. And let me grab the pad real quick. This is what it is. It's a really cool paper. It's a rough newsprint. So I included some sheets of that in each of the journals in case you want to kind of play with those, write on those, do some different arting on them, whatever you'd like to do. Another rusty paper clip. Here is another piece of my coffee dyed paper. This is a thicker cardstock, or yeah, of paper, and it's just a whole piece that I just folded into fourths. Here's another little collage bit here. And on this one, the back side of the napkin, and then here is the back of this journal. So this is journal A. I'll tie that later so I don't make this too super long. Let me put this over here. There we go. And this is going to be journal B. Get this untied. So again, the cover and the spine, everything is the same is the same as the first one. So here we have another pocket square in the front, different paper materials, little collage bit, and here are a couple of the tags that I made. Again, used for journaling or whatever you'd like to use them for. It's totally up to you, of course. Another rusty paper clip, really pretty floral paper, and again, these are all covered with a light coat of gesso. Here's that watercolor paper. Just a little kind of a tuck spot here with some different papers, some graph paper, different things you can use within your journal or on another project if you want to. Some washi tape there, little flap, and then all the edges have been gessoed as well. It's kind of that really nice kind of textured kind of look. Some intentional tears. This was not an accident. I did that on purpose. And then some of that stuff is kind of upside down. I thought it'd be kind of a fun, quirky thing to kind of do. So some of the books have things upside down. And then here's a little collage bit down here. And then here's some more different paper strips. These are folded in half, so they're a little bit longer. And then another rusty paper clip with some lace on it. This is that same coin envelope with the different phrase stickers. The dictionary page, the coffee dyed doily, and in the center here another strip of some fabric with some lace over top of it. And in the back, more washi tape here. Again, just some stamping on this white paper. And this is the back side of that heart one. And this is a little fabric flip right here. I learned this from Tracy Fox. I'll link her channel below as well. It's got a little collage strip or bit down here, and then you can flip it up and you can put photos, whatever you want to do. I just stamped on this fabric. Another dress form pattern upside down on purpose. And then another crinkled paper with a clip. A full sheet of the coffee paper. And then we're getting just towards the back here. So this is journal B. I'm stacking them in order so I keep track of them. I'm trying to get through this as quick as I can, you guys, but I don't want it to go so fast that you're not really seeing each journal up close. So again, here's the same front. I'll show you this part on each one just so you can kind of see how they all look there. Front pocket, and on this one we have a glassine pocket that I used, and I just ran it through my embossing folder so you can kind of see the texture there on that one. And a collage bit here, and then a couple large tags on this one here. There's room on the back. I didn't do anything on the back side in case you wanted to journal on them yourself, or you know, whatever you want to do with it, since it's, you know, basically an art journal that you could, decorative art journal that you can do whatever you like. Another napkin here. Again, all the pages are covered in a light coat of gesso. The same coin envelope, and you got some lace tied on that. I love this paper from, it's from but it's Marion Smith designed it. It's gorgeous. It's one of my favorite paper collections. And a little tuck spot here with some more paper strips. Little pocket here and some more strips. I call these kind of like my inspiration strips, so you can write down positive things or whatever you like to do with it. And then another napkin here on this little short page. Another rusty clip there, and then this is that crinkled coffee paper. Dictionary paper again. This one does not have a heart doily. I kind of wanted to change it up and have something kind of different in each one a little bit. This one just has the fabric washi tape down the middle. Some blue trim. This is the watercolor cardigan on another rusty paper clip with some lace. And backside of the napkin. This is just like a little tuck spot. It's this really funky kind of cool tag. Got another rusty clip, and these are just some strips of paper. I did not ink or distress any of those edges on, or the edges on any of these, in case you wanted to do it yourself or not at all. And then this is a little collagey bit here with a rusty paper clip. And then back here is the doily. I cut this one in half. Thought it'd be kind of a cool thing in case you want to use parts somewhere else. And then I have some different papers underneath here, coffee papers, graph paper, and that same newsprint paper that I showed you in the earlier journal. Here's a large sheet of my coffee paper again, and then the back part of this journal, and there's the napkin. Oh, I forgot to show you this. On each journal on the back, it's my little kind of signature card piece. It's a wooden button that says handcrafted with love. I had to put some purple yarn in there because I'm a purple girl, and then I typed this out on my typewriter, and then I signed my name, put my first name on there. So that's how each of the back of these are going to come. I'm kind of still working around with my signature block and all that, or signature card and all that stuff, so but that's what I have for now. And then for journal D, again, I'll show this one up close to you. The same spine, the back, and there's that. And then I just like how this looks, all the distressed bits and the clips hanging up and stuff. So this one is D. If you hear any noise in the background, my husband and my daughter are watching the golf masters, so they're really excited. I can hear them. I'm not sure if you can. So here's another pocket that this was out of just some cardstock, a little collagey bit down here. And you can cut these strings down if they're too long for you, by the way, and you can cut the threads off if you want. I like how it looks, but you can obviously do what you want because it's going to be your journal. So here are some 3 tags on this one. The backs again are blank, but these are really cute. I love this one here. That's a really pretty tag. And then I just have them kind of tied and topped off with thread and different things and some baker's twine, stuff like that, just to kind of give a little bit different texture. And then here's the first page. This is napkin, or excuse me, this is paper, and this backside, this is white tissue paper that I've sprayed to kind of have like blush kind of color. And then here's another rusty clip here. This is the watercolor cardigan. That's really pretty teal kind of color here I put in there. Sure you can see that really good. It's really, really cool looking. And then I have a collagey bit down here, and then some more dictionary page that I actually collaged to the back of the cardstock. Here's another rusty clip, and this one's holding the coin envelope for this one, a vintage dress pattern. These are from my grandma's stuff whenever she passed away, so these are like legit old ones. And then here is another piece of cardstock, a little collagey strip here. These are just some more little sheets of the coffee paper that I cut up smaller. And like I said, not each journal inside is going to have the same components, aside from one of these, and then like the watercolor card, and then at least having the pocket embellishment in the front. I want to kind of make them all a bit different. And this is tissue paper again on the back of that paper. Here's another little, it's a collagey bit, but it's kind of like a collagey tuck spot. These are some papers that I folded in half. Again, I like to kind of call these my inspiration strips, so to speak. You can ink those, do whatever you'd like. Kind of tucked in there. And then here's that. And then we have another vintage dictionary page in the center, and this one has the heart with a fabric washi tape, and that's from Maya Road. All the fabric washi's from Maya Road. And then here's some more washi. This from Christy Tomlinson. Some of my Planner Society washi tape I use. This as well. This is some gray basil. And then we have the newspaper print here with the crinkled coffee paper and another rusty clip there. Music paper. And then this really pretty basil paper backside. This is, I kind of collaged this kind of on top of each other, so I have a little bit more texture to it. I like how that feels. So, and then back here is one last clip which has some different tags in here, some different papers and things folded in half. And then on the back side is the full sheet of coffee paper. I love this color. It's so pretty. I think it turned out so good. And then here's the back side, little collagey bit down there. And then here's the back of the journal. So this is journal D. So let me lay them back out here in order. This was C, B, and D. Okay, so each of these is going to come with the one of the little kind of napkin embellishment bags, whatever you want to call them, as well as being wrapped in this craft glassine bag and a few extra goodies from me. So these journals are going to be $75 each, including shipping in the US. I've figured it out this way to include the shipping. so I get the best price I could, because these have to come in some sort of a box, because I don't want to mail them in an envelope. I don't want them to get smashed, the flowers popped off, or it comes and the edges, the flap is turned back like this or something, because it's been in an envelope. And as we all know, things in the mail don't always come, you know, they can get damaged just in the general mail process, the mailing process, shipping process. So it's going to be $75 for each journal, one of these in the glassine sack and a few extra things, and it's going to be $75 plus shipping for international, because I can't really give a price quote for international, because it's going to depend on what country you live in. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. This is, oh my goodness, almost 16 minutes. I've been gabbing too much. So if you are interested in A, B, C, or D, or all, or two, please comment below and just say, Abby, I'd like to have, you know, let's see, I'll come up, what should I call this? I'll just call this the floral journals. And you just comment below and say, Abby, I'd like to have floral journal letter C or D or whatever. And the first one to contact me and I get the payment from them, they're the one, they get first choice, and it's going to go on, so on and so forth. So kind of first come, first serve. So when you comment below, I need to have you send me an email to purplecottagecrafts@gmail.com, letting me know your PayPal information with your shipping address, and then we'll kind of go from there, okay? So I'm going to wrap this one up. If you have any questions about anything, leave in the comment section below, and we'll go from there. And I'm going to come back at you with the second lot of journals that's going to be for sale. So I'll see you all in just a little bit. Bye!